So after the double X, the triple X was next, and that was kind of a reversal of trying to optimize a car now for the smoother tracks with bigger jumps, and really focusing on how a car jumped, what I call emergency handling, so it would land the jumps and self-right a lot more than the double X did. So yeah, so the double X was a very rhythm-based car to drive, very fast, flowing, but when you'd say 1, 2, 3, go from a dead stop, and in those days we didn't have warm-up laps, it was hard to get the first turn right. So when we went to the triple X, it was a lot of the development was about how to get the car to be really simple to drive, get to the first corner, know exactly what it's going to do, and be able to commit before you had a rhythm.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. We have an exciting episode for you, especially if you're a LOSI RC enthusiast, because we have a factory-sealed, new in box, XXX-T ready to run stadium truck sport kit version. Now we're going to unbox this, check out its features, and of course get it out for some fun. You don't see many mint condition XXX-T stadium trucks online for sale, let alone factory sealed. So when I finished up my 30-day RC challenge, where I challenged myself not to purchase anything RC related for 30 days, and I hit my goal, I actually pushed it to day 37, but then I came across this. And then it was on eBay, and I noticed there was only a few hours left in the auction, and no one bid on it. So I decided just to bid the asking price. I went into work where I don't get any access to eBay because of the filters in my job. And at the end of the day, when I left and went out to my car, the little drop-down menu popped up, notification saying you won the auction. Bingo. So how much did I pay for this? We'll talk about that later on in the video, and actually how much this was going for back in the day. But LOSI produced their XXX-T stadium trucks from 2002 to about 2006 and put it out in a variety of different kit trims, I want to say. They had your basic XXX-T, they had a graphite edition, they had a couple XXX-Ts that were named after their drivers, they had a nitro version, and then they had this, a ready to run. As a matter of fact, they also had another ready to run version after this that was brushless. This one is brushed. However, what LOSI ended up doing was building off of the hype of being named the Truck of the Year in RC Car Action magazine, and of course winning a few championships, they marketed their first XXX-T ready to run stadium truck and marketed it as an economically priced RC where you get that winning design for anybody who wants to get into the hobby and just pull it right out of the box and give it a go. So after doing a quick Google search online, I came across Horizon Hobby's website where this was being sold back in the early 2000s, and as far as the price, the brushed kit you see right here went for $380, and not too long after this they released the brushless kit, which was going for $495. Now I bid on this on eBay for $299 and got it for that price, but then you also have to factor in shipping, about another $20, and tax, and well, it wasn't too far off the $380 price. So let's take a look and open this up and see what you got for $380 back in the day. The LOSI XXX-T came completely ball race, which eliminated friction and increases rotation and speed among all the moving parts in it. In the rear, we have this nice molded motor guard with the LOSI logo protecting a 19-turn brush motor, which provides a decent amount of power for this ready-to-run stadium truck. The XXX-T has a ball differential and an adjustable slipper clutch to improve traction and acceleration. In the front and in the rear, you have hard anodized oil-filled shocks that come with a shock clamp. It would have been nice if this came with threaded shock bodies like some of the other XXX's or XXXT's, but again, this is the economy ready-to-run version. You also have a molded chassis with a drop center where your battery sits. This provides an even lower center of mass without sacrificing ground clearance. This kit comes with pre-glued one-piece wheels with rib tires in the front and step pins in the rear. Because this is a ready-to-run, it comes equipped with a Junior's 590 steering servo. Don't know much about it, but after I run it, I'll let you know how it performs. It comes with a GM Racing V3R forward and reverse ESC that has a nice little Tamiya plug on it. Here's something that's a nice touch. Comes with universal drive shafts and not just dog bones. Also, when originally purchasing your XXX-T Sport Kit, you had your choice of one of three colors, yellow, indigo, and graphite. This one happens to be yellow. Also, let's not forget, because this is a ready-to-run, you are going to get the Junior's top quality XR2i radio system that has adjustable dual rates and all digital trims while automatically storing all of your changes in the memory of the remote. So out of the box, the body does not come with stickers on it. You're going to have to apply those on your own. I sat down and got all ready to start cutting out stickers, and then I realized that these were peel and stick, which is lovely because it just sped up the process. Now the wing is not on the stadium truck because I noticed the wing was not backed in white like the rest of the truck and therefore was kind of see-through and did not match the body. I took that out to my garage and gave it a couple coats of white. It's out there drying right now, which is why it's not on here, but I will put it on before I run this just to match the body, or else it would have looked kind of funny. Now, as far as the price point for this, $380 back in the early 2000s seemed like a fair price considering that it has a lot of premium features and you're also getting this really nice remote and it's ready to run and all you got to do is put your own AA batteries in, and in early 2000s, well, maybe you were still running NiCads or NIMS or maybe even a LiPo. It all depends on your preference back then, but that's all you had to throw into this thing and you were ready to rock and roll. So how does it run? Well, I'll let you know in a little bit when we get it out. I'm going to go take it, I'm going to go bash it, I'm going to go jump it, have a little fun with it, and then I'll be right back to let you know. some Evel Knievel type shit right here. Brand new iPhone. 3 lenses exposed to an oncoming high-speed RC stadium truck. Will it make the jump? Will it clear? Stay tuned. It made it. You see that? It freaking made it. What an awesome truck. I had so much fun with the XXX-T out there. I just love it. It definitely exceeded my expectations. I ran 2 LiPo batteries through it. I was out there for about an hour and a half and just blew me away. What could I say? Right out of the box, the radio system was very responsive. I made no adjustments to it whatsoever. The steering servo was adequate. I mean, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. There was no delays or anything like that. The motor, the 19-turn motor, more than enough power for what I was doing out there on a baseball field. It was pretty quick. But remember, this is a baseball field, not a track, so it handles a little differently. So while I'm saying it handled well for a baseball field. Am I going to get it out on a track? Yeah, at some point I will hopefully get it out on a track, and you know, it'll obviously be a little bit different, but for what I was doing that day, this was awesome. As far as the suspension on it, well, hit the ramp, it took off, floated through the air, landed so nice and plush when I was running it over the grass, just the way it soaked up the bumps and ruts. Awesome, awesome, awesome. As a matter of fact, it was launching off of the ramp so much further than any of my other RCs have. It was a good thing I checked the video footage because I noticed it was going out of the field of view of the camera. I had to keep moving the camera back and adjusting it so that this way I can capture it all in the field of view. I was so stunned at the distance this was going. So happy with this. This truck is definitely designed for those big jumps, and my ramp isn't even that big. I just had so much fun with it. So my only complaint, or actually the only thing I wish was different, was the color of the body. I know they offered this in one of 3 colors, the blue, the graphite, or the yellow, but I wish it was the blue, or even the graphite. Yellow on yellow doesn't really look good. Maybe I'm just being petty right now, but there's awfully a lot of yellow and it's very bright. So what's next for the XXX-T? Well, like I said earlier, I'm going to try to get it out on the Deepwood Speedway at some point this summer. Maybe if we do an off-road race, this will be the one that I enter into the 2-wheel drive stadium truck class. And I'm just going to continue to have fun with it, right? And glad I was able to add this one to my collection. Super, super happy. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll check you all in my next. Take care now.